Welcome to the LaFonda Jackson Show. My name is Lisa, and this is Teddy, and LaFonda is the Peterbilt 589. She's a company truck. I named her LaFonda because I am very fond of her. On today's episode, this is not the video that I was planning on making. Somebody made, well, my week started out excellent. It started out too good to be true. And somebody made a terrible mistake. And it wasn't me. But it cost me about 6 hours extra drive time and 358 extra miles. And I will explain my whole day today in this video and explain to you what happened and why it happened. So stay tuned. Today is Tuesday, September 30th. And I am heading to my first pickup of the week at the Manfredi Cold Storage. They also call it Forever Fresh in Toughkenneman, Pennsylvania. And I'm to pick up a load, and it is going up to delivery to the Aldi Distribution Center in Tully, New York. I was off yesterday for Monday, so I got LaFonda washed at the Blue Beacon. So she's all nice and shiny. I know it's cloudy right now, but it's supposed to be really nice all this week. So I wanted to give her a bath. And my plans are, when I get up to Aldi, give Teddy some exercise and maybe polish on my wheels. But I need to park here right now and then walk in and check in. There's no parking spots there on the left, so I just figure, well, I'm just going to pull right in and then I'll just back out then. So I checked in, and here you fill out a paper with your PO number and destination, and you can also tell them how you want it loaded. So for later on in the video, there's my proof. I wrote the correct PO number down, and I come over here and I back into the dock door that they give me. And then I have to walk in again and check in with the shipping and receiving and hand them the paper that I filled out. They give me another paper also, and then I get loaded. And I see the dock door that they give me. I'm going to have to go through that little water over there on the right and get LaFonda's wheels and tires dirty. So I'm going to line up and I'm going to try to avoid it because LaFonda is all nice and shiny. Let's see if I can do it. This is going to be a little tricky. No, I think I hit it a little bit. I don't think it was too bad, though. I really tried to avoid it, but oh well. Sit. And I can't believe it. I was loaded in 15 minutes. 15 minutes and my light went green. So I pulled up. Well, I first walked in and got my paperwork. And I am loaded with 4 pallets of oranges. Navel oranges. Well, this is awesome. I can get on the road. I will be able to let Teddy run around once I get up to Aldi for a good while. And polish on my wheels. All sealed up and ready to go. We have about probably a 4.5 hour drive. I'm going to stop and get fuel and get up to Aldi in good time. My week is starting out wonderful. Sometimes someone asks why they don't fill up the trailer. Well, the customer, Aldi in Tully, New York, they must have only wanted the 4 pallets of oranges. So that's why. It's about 11,000 pounds. So it's kind of a light load, which I like them. Heading up north, I'm going to take Route 1 and then get on 476 north and take that up to Interstate 81. Right here we have construction on Route 1 down here near Kennett Square, Chadsford area. I think they're building a new Wawa because this is where Wawa came from. Actually, there's the town called Wawa, and when I hauled milk, I did deliver into the Wawa dairy quite often. Well, I just got some terrible news, a terrible phone call. I was almost to the Flying J at New Milford, Pennsylvania. I drove 177 miles from Manfredi Forever Fresh in Tough Kenneman with my load of oranges heading up to Tully, the Aldi in Tully, New York, and I was going to stop and get fuel there, which I did. And my dispatcher calls me and she said, "Lisa, they loaded you with the wrong product. You have to go back." And I was like, "Are you serious?" Now, that has happened to me, I think once or twice before, but I have only gotten like 5 minutes away and had to turn around, and normally it was because they forgot to add a product. This here, I have 4 pallets of oranges, as you've seen, and it's the wrong product. I gave them, that was their mess up, because I gave them the PO number that I had from my broker, and then when you leave, you check out, you check yourself out with a paper that has a barcode on it, and when the paper printed out, my BOL's bill of lading, it was saying that it was going to White Plains, New York, and so I talked to the shipping and receiving department, and I said, I just want to make sure this is right. I said, it says here that it's going to White Plains, New York, but my broker has me going to Aldi in Tully, New York. And the guy didn't even look at my paperwork. He just said, well, you go where your broker says. He says sometimes the co-signee pays for the product, so you go where your broker tells you to go. I'm like, okay. So I got on the road and was making really good time. I was going to get up to Aldi and get Teddy out on his flirt pole and possibly polish some of my wheels on La Fonda. But no, I got fuel and I have to head back down. So now I will not have enough hours to get the correct load and head back up there. So my next load for tomorrow was going to be apples. So I'm up in New York, and my boss is going to pay me to deadhead up there. She's also paying me for this load here that I'm not even delivering, because that's not our fault. Going all the extra miles, and they're only going to reimburse us $150. And it's 177 miles till they called and said they made the mistake. So then it'll be another 177 miles back down, and they're only going to reimburse us $150. My boss, she's really upset. I'm really upset. But it is what it is, I guess. So hopefully I'll have enough hours to get into the 150 air mile radius to go up and pick the apples up. If not, then I'll take my time off. We will see. Three hours later, getting ready to pull into Manfredi. Forever Fresh. That truck there, he's flashing his lights at me. Thanks, buddy. It looks like I cut him off, but no, he let me go. I really waved to him, and he waved back. That was super nice of him. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back in and see what's up, what the mistake was. I'm certain it wasn't my mistake, and I hope they don't take forever to unload these 4 pallets. It's called Forever Fresh. Maybe they will take forever. Oh, I hope not. My clock is ticking. I'm just gonna pull in right here. There was a pickup truck that wanted to pass me there on the left, but he waited. I'm just going to pull in here and go check in. Let's see what's going on. Yes, it was their mistake. I had the correct PO number wrote down on the paper, but the girl that checked me in originally, the first time, she wrote the wrong number down. She typed it in the computer wrong. That was their fault. And now I'm heading back north. This time I'm taking 202 to the turnpike and then getting on 476 to head up to get the apples. I hope I make it far enough that I'm in the 150 air mile radius when my time runs out on my ELD clock, and I can put it on ag exempt to go to my apple pickup, and I will sleep there until the morning when they start loading me, and then head back down to Lancaster with my load of apples. Yes, I made it to the apple place. I did have to put it on ag exempt, personal conveyance, ag exempt. But I was in the 150 air mile radius, and I did not get tired, so I did make it up here, but I'm tired now. And this place here, you can back right in up to the dock, and they will start loading you then when they come in and start in the morning. So I'm not even going to set my alarm. I'm just going to wait till I feel them in the trailer loading me, and then I will get up and get ready and get on the road and head down to get the apples delivered. And then after that I will go home and we will start our next day on Thursday, and hopefully Thursday and Friday is not as bad as Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, Wednesday isn't going to be bad, but Tuesday. Wednesday morning, Teddy doing his business. We are all loaded with our apples. It is super early. We will get down to Lancaster and get them delivered. And then I'm going home. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.